Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. Who's ready? I know I'm ready. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Doesn't fucking matter. We're going to start anyway. Let's jump in to the first song of the night. First, though, I have to point out, this is the very first episode where I actually own everything on vinyl. So that's exciting for me. So tonight, the first song we're going to be listening to is from this album right here, the self-titled debut album from Faster Pussycat. This came out in 1987. I'm covering a face. These are all very important faces, all very, very beautiful faces. Yeah, this album is really good, in my opinion. It is some of the best sleaze rock you're ever gonna fucking hear. I'm a big fan of Faster Pussycat, and it's a great album. So let's just fucking jump into it. The song we're going to be listening to, watching, is the song Bathroom Wall. And not a whole lot to say about it. Let's just jump into it and have a fucking good time, folks. What do you say? Let's do it. That is some big ass hair on Tammy Down. Much like Guns N' Roses, their early videos, they had a look that was a little bit different. They got a little more toned down pretty quick, but it's pretty impressive. So not a whole lot to say about this video. It's a pretty simple affair. It almost seems like a lot of young bands had an early video that was basically just them playing in a room interspersed with some footage of them hanging out on the scene. And I mean, I don't know. They couldn't decide whether or not they wanted the sepia tone or the regular black and white. It's artistic choices, folks, in these videos. Let's just leave it at that. Now to the phone in a sexy voice. I got started and I had no choice. They put another line in my telephone. 'Cause my number's alone at home. And I got your number off the bathroom wall. Got your number off the bathroom wall. And I decided it was about time I made the call. Not one of the best guitar solos we've had on this show. That is one thing about Faster Pussycat, especially on this album. There's some simplistic shit on here, but I guess maybe that's part of the charm, because they seem more closely related to a punk vibe than they do a glam metal vibe, even though Tammy's hair is huge. By the way, as I always say, update on this particular band. Tammy Down, the vocalist, is the only original member still in Faster Pussycat, but they're still going. They haven't done an album in 10 years or some shit. They've only done 4 total. Well, unless you count that one where they did weird industrial reimaginings of their songs. I like to just forget about that one. The other 4 are good, though. His microphone's not plugged in. I fucking found the flaw here. God damn it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think the number of unplugged microphones and guitars that you can see in music videos, we'd probably be here for the rest of my life. So there you go. Faster Pussycat, Bathroom Wall. That is a super fun song. The whole album has that vibe if you haven't heard it. I could easily see why this isn't a lot of people's cup of tea, but I happen to really enjoy all the Faster Pussycat albums. Anyway, great beginning to the show, if I may say so myself. Let's move on to the second song of the night. Okay. You all know what time it is. It's thrash metal time. Let's skip or walk with your fingers 2 years over to 1989. And we're going to be listening to a song from this album, Practice What You Preach by Testament. My favorite Testament album. As I learned on my albums ranked video on Testament, a lot of people like to argue about Testament, but Testament is, in my opinion, the band that if they extended the Big Four to the Big Five, this is the band that would go in that slot. I don't know. They've been around the longest. They've had the most solid output out of all the other thrash bands, in my opinion, when it comes to the number of albums they've put out. But they're just a fucking killer band. They were a killer band in '89. They're a killer band today. And the video we're going to be watching is for the title track from Practice What You Preach. Practice What You Preach. Hence the title track moniker. So why even prolong? I'm prolonging it right now. Fuck that. Oh shit, I forgot. So we have to play a game on this music video, folks. So I've noticed that there is a thing, especially back in the day, that Chuck Billy likes to do a lot. Chuck Billy is the vocalist. He likes to point at the camera when he's singing. He's all like singing some songs about some stuff. Like that's Chuck Billy's thing, and he plays a little air guitar. So let's count how many times Chuck Billy points at the camera. Let's see how high we can get. We should be high. All right, come on, let's do it. I know we just started this, but goddamn, this is good. So good. Some of these are I'm vague on whether or not they are actual points or not. So I'm waiting for the ones that I know for sure he's pointing at me. So far I'm at 8, but I feel like I might be missing some. So when we're all done with this, put your counts down in the comments below and let me know what you reached. But I'm at 8. This song is this. I've heard this song probably a couple hundred times in my life, and it never gets boring. It just has such a good driving thing with the riffs and the guitars and the bass and the drums and the vocals and the metal things happening in the song. It's just so good. Some Alex Skolnick action going on here. Amazing guitar player. I wonder if they edited it that way on purpose. So Chuck Billy goes up next to Alex and does like a little thing, and then it has a close-up of Alex's face. He's like... That was pretty good. I never really noticed that before. That's good. That was somebody else in the band pointing. That doesn't count. But I have a feeling we're about to get a point right now. We're about to go up one. Are we? Is it going to happen? What do you think? What are the odds? Is there a point? Is a point going to happen? Yeah. I mean, that's so fucking good. So I think, was it 11, 12? Let's call it 12. What was your count of the points from Mr. Chuck Billy? So now I've probably ruined Testament videos for you, because if you go watch any one of them, there's a whole lot of pointing. He likes to point. He's indicating. I guess everyone has their little things that they do, but I'm sorry. I love you, Chuck. Amazing metal vocalist. And Testament's an amazing band. I really don't need to talk about them, because I feel like if you're into metal, you know what's going on with Testament. At this point, there's 3 of the original members in Testament: Chuck Billy, Alex Skolnick, Eric Peterson, but the rest of the band they've always had an amazing lineup of musicians, no matter who was in Testament. I don't need to talk about them anymore. We're here to watch some fucking videos. We're gonna move on to the last video of the night after this message.
It's the MTV Anthrax Headbangers Ball Tour Contest.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
The MTV Headbangers Tour featuring Anthrax plus Helloween and Exodus will be adding the final stop, your house.
We're here.
Scrape that green stuff off your wall, because you've got company. Anthrax, Helloween, Exodus, and MTV's Headbangers Ball are inviting themselves to your bungalow to tape the wrap-up to the wackiest tour since the Pope.
Hey, your grandmother looks cute.
You'll be a star. Your house will be trashed, but don't worry. We'll give you $1,000 for damage. And so you can escape in a state of euphoria, throw in a brand new Jeep Wrangler.
Custom painted by Anthrax.
Send a postcard with your name, age, address, and phone number on it to MTV's Anthrax Headbangers Ball Tour Contest. P.O. Box 1280, Radio City Station, New York, 10101. Or pick up an entry blanket, any Music Land, Sam Goody.
Yeah, and your mother better serve something Italian.
This MTV contest sponsored by Barks Root Beer. It's the MTV Anthrax Headbangers Ball Tour Contest.
So everybody go and get a postcard and send it off to enter the contest. Is anybody out there too young to know what a fucking postcard is? So imagine that, like back in the day, it's like there's a contest. You're gonna have to take a little piece of cardboard, put your name and address on it, and then mail it out. Who the fuck knows how long that whole process took? But that tour, the Headbangers Ball Tour, Anthrax, Exodus, and Helloween, that would have been a fucking great show. If I could time travel, that's probably one of the shows. Actually, there's several Anthrax tours that I can think of right now that I would like to time travel and go back and see. If you went to see that tour, if you're even older than I am, go ahead and put that down in the comments. That's pretty fucking sweet. Anyway, another great classic little commercial clip for you there. I'm going to try to keep those coming in the videos as much as I can. So, last video of the night. We are moving a few years later to 1993. And we're going to be listening to watching a song from this album, Covenant, by Morbid Angel. It's been reported that this is the best-selling death metal album ever, which I read some numbers, and it was still only a few 100,000 copies, which doesn't even make it go gold. So, but hooray for death metal. This album is a fucking killer. It's my favorite Morbid Angel album, probably in my top 5 favorite death metal albums. Tonight, we're going to be closing out the show with a fucking doomy, gloomy death metal classic. The song is called God of Emptiness. So everybody get ready, because at least when I hear these, I try to do the vocals with it, because I don't know what it is about some of these songs. I want to sing along, but it's you gotta I can't do it. Luckily, it'll be muted and you can't hear me when the music's on. So let's do it. God of Emptiness by Morbid Angel. David Vincent was and is a fucking great death metal vocalist. And I don't want to hear Morbid Angel when he's not in it. Sorry. He's not in it right now. Maybe he'll come back one day. He's too busy doing country music. So I'm not kidding. So no, he did another project where he did death metal vocals. Anyway, I still can't believe shit like this was played on MTV. I realize it was played on Headbangers Ball as probably one of the last videos of the night. So we're talking midnight, late, depending on when you were watching it, 1 in the fucking morning. So I guess that's how they get away with it. But it's still one of those things where you have to hand it to what was going on in the music industry, where this album came out and was getting this kind of a push where I got to see it. I didn't know Morbid Angel prior to this album coming out, and then I got really into them. So kudos, record company executives. Let's keep going.
I offer fantasy, and you create the blind with the fear. Let the children come to me. The mother loves me, so shall they. Woman bleeding in my gifts, men was close behind. Just like a snake, I'm slithering through my world divine. And like a cat, I'm stalking. I'll take your soul and you'll be like me. In emptiness. In emptiness.
Like I know that death metal is known for being like fast and a lot of like, you know, some blast beats and double kicks and a lot of aggression, but this is the most death metal sounding song to me. Like this is like, I would have been okay with a whole album of this done by them. I've heard other bands try to do this kind of shit, and something's missing. It's probably David Vincent that's missing. I don't know. It's everybody in this fucking band. This is just a killer lineup of musicians. I'm talking too much. Let's keep going.
And you'll feel the storm with all the precious of this world, and all the glory you're seeing. So what makes you so big? Rise, and the ground is falling. I offer fantasy, and you create the blind with the key. So let the children come to me. Their mother loves me, so shall they. Woman bleeding in my gifts, man was close behind. Just like a snake, I'm slithering through my world divine. And like a cat, I'm stalking. I'll take your soul and you'll be like me. Emptiness. In emptiness.
So there's actually a little midsection in the song that they cut out for the video version, and I really like the midsection too, but I'm going to let you know right now, I'm not talking through the whole rest of this song. Nope. Here you go.
Bow to me faithfully, bow to me splendidly, bow to me faithfully, bow to me splendidly.
Yeah, I mean, so the interesting thing about that song, it's not really interesting, but it's cool, is that is the song that closes out the album Covenant. And I've always just thought that is how you fucking end an album. You don't always need like to go by the I don't know, like Metallica used to do, where you have a fast song at the beginning and the end, like sandwiching it in, ends on a fast high note. Sometimes just this real evil sounding, like that is one of those things where like I would, it's up there with like one of my favorite album closers ever. It is so good. I still don't understand why they chose that as a single and put it out with a music video, because I mean, I guess it's got qualities that make it stand out amongst the other songs, but man, that's a fucking good song. And the whole album's good. Go listen to it if you haven't. It's one of the best death metal albums. Anyway, so that's all I have for this edition of Old Head Bangers Ball. Thank you very much for joining me. Of course, I will be back again next Saturday, same time, same channel, which is 10 o'clock Central, and the Old Head channel on, where are we? YouTube. Yeah. Where are we? Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much for joining. Please like and subscribe and share and comment down below, and invite your friends for next week's party. I'll see you then. Bye.